Okay. Hello, everyone. This is Makiko from Lakey Love. I'm here with my dear friend, Harris. Hi, Harris.
Hey guys, how you doing?
So, like to talk about one of my favorite topics, which is loneliness.
Loneliness. Yes.
Yes. To be honest, quite happy normally, but periodically I go down pretty deep, which the feeling of separation, loneliness. I felt quite off in the beginning of Ascension or awakening process. I guess the more and more I begin to find myself, I realize we have many options. And then the emotions come in and feelings that coming from sometimes nowhere. Could be external, could be internal, could be sometime in the past, I don't know, but it hit me pretty hard, and it just kind of crunched up, and then I just have to cry out. And then I know there are the friends and things pop up and say, hey, you are loved, you're never truly lonely, that's just illusion. And then, it is a lower vibration, it's not good for you, all sorts of things. Yes, I do know. But hey, some people said, this is called wisdom. There's a flip side of the loneliness. Is really truly the time to connect yourself.
Yes.
But listen, when I was at the very low moment, I said, I'm sorry going to use this word. Wisdom suck. Ascension suck. It's not as easy or not that wonderful as people would imagine or explain to me. It actually quite a roller coaster for me, Harris. I didn't say too much about loneliness because I thought too much sadness out there. Why I need to add to it? Why I participate? It's already suffering in taking place. I thought that's not my role. But then, today it was weird. I began to understand the beautiful side of loneliness, and then all of a sudden, Harris called, and he seemed to have all the answers. So I just wanted to hear more about your story, Harris.
You have all the answers. I have all the answers. We have all the answers, anyways. And I think I would interject from where you kind of left it, and when you are talking about the other side of loneliness, where because everything you see is a coin. Every feeling or emotion has a flip side, a coin. So that's when we kind of know there is one side, there is a polarity side of it. There's one side, and then there's the other side. Now, when you hit that space where loneliness comes in, or that time, or it either can go two ways. You either can choose from both, from these both ways. And one of the way is the way that we've all known through history. We're just lonely, we feel alone. Whatever be there, it's no longer there. So we feel this vacuum of space, which is an illusion.
Yeah.
There is no vacuum. The flow of life goes smoothly, and even if you lose something that you were attached to and it gets detached, you're filling it in, you're filling that void. It's just that we have been running on programs and illusions that let the game know that you've lost something. That's just the game. Then you want to fill it in with another external thing, and then until another external thing comes, you're lonely, you're alone. So that's the feeling most people know, and it's a miserable feeling, like to feel alone, which is just a of illusion. Now, the other side of not loneliness, of that same feeling, is the empty space. And when I say empty space, I don't mean emptiness as in negative, or there's nothing there. Nothing there, meaning there is everything there. Because when you have an empty space, when you have a space where you've really taken out all the elements there, now you're starting from a clean slate. It's like you're wiped out new, you're brand new, which means you can now do anything, which means you can now see that you are everything, because all the choices are there for you. There's nothing filling that space. That is a glorious and wonderful thing. And that's the other side of it, where you now see that, oh my God, I'm throwing away all this, can I say bullshit or whatever? Throwing away that. Now I got this space to recreate. Now I can recreate life. So
Yeah.
that's the other side of the coin. That's the wonderful beat. And if you get on that wonderful beat, you will feel powerful. You will feel so, you know, you feel so excited. You would feel like, oh my God, I got this freedom. I got this space. I'm not carrying that anymore. You know, so that's the other side of that feeling that you want to call loneliness. So it's either you choose the loneliness side, I'm lonely, I want this, I want that, to come and feel this in, or oh my God, I'm empty, now I can go get something new. Now I can have a new experience. Now I'm done with that experience. Now I want to have this one.
Yeah. You know, it's funny you said that. As you said it, I almost feel it. Like when you're lonely, it's actually not good or bad. It's just a state of being prepared for the next stage almost. You feel like you are detaching yourself from everything, the meaning that you are ready to experience new things without the perhaps the belief system or program you're talking about. So it's actually, in a way, it's almost like a pre-celebration, like a New Year Eve type of thing, that you're in a very strange place, because it's not that comfortable. It's not the feeling that comfortable like under the nice blanket. It's not that. It's a void of a state.
It's a void.
The state where you are detached. You know, it's.
I mean, I would give you one thing. I will tell you one major reason why it would feel so uncomfortable. You have to understand or remember that we have been walking, and we have been living our lives in this realm, being attached to things. We are so used. This is life, normal day life. You are attached to things. So we are used to this. We've even done this for lifetimes, not only this life. So even when we come back, we're like, we are attached. We're so used to the external things that we are attached to. So it's not a good feeling when you're used to something. It's the same feeling as change, and that thing kind of just goes away. Immediately you feel this vacuum, because the illusion, the program is telling you, hey, there used to be something there, now it's no longer there. What are we going to do? We're not balanced. So immediately it's this stress thing that I'm not comfortable, I'm not balanced. There is a hole right here, I need to fill it in. You know, and that's because we've been used to living in that way, where we did not know that we were the whole entire universe ourselves. We felt we were separated to, i.e., God or the universe. So we had to attach ourselves to what was external, and we thought external was the real world, and this is what we felt or what we feel. That external there isn't. You're not creating the external from your energies. You don't know that the external is just an illusion and a game that you're creating. It comes from here. So we didn't know that. So if we lose an external, it's a big deal, you know. So you lose something, the material stuff, you get that discomfort because you're not used to being detached from things. You're used to being attached to things. Even the school systems and stuff like that, they tell you to attach to the good one, attach to this. You know, you've been growing up since you were a little kid. Your parents will tell you, attach to the good one, don't attach to that, attach to, you know, everything is about attachment. So you're gonna feel that as a game. You're well and invested. Most people are well invested in the game, so when they feel a little bit of that something not being there, they will feel the loneliness part of it at first before they start, changing their mindset or having an understanding to know, hey, this is an opportunity here, not a bad thing, because it could either be positive or negative. But the first one that comes, because we haven't had the time to kind of have a breather from being attached to stuffs. The first thing that comes automatically is like, oh, I don't feel good. I feel discomfort here because I feel a part of me is gone. And you are not wrong. They are not lying by saying a part of them is gone, because the external is still part of you. It's just not the part of you that is there. It's just a part of you that's come on top of the part of you.
This is something it's a hard as a human, like the 3D that like this form to understand, because as soon as have this, it's already separated. And like you said, no matter how we try to understand, yes, we are connected, we are never alone, we are loved, we are love ourselves. But I think there is a place for loneliness. Like you said, I started to understand more and more. I embrace loneliness or lonely time. I am beginning to understand my own energy field, my signal. So this energy signature, the people who I am connected to energetically, like today you call me, and the very the moment the most needed, like almost like we should connect, and that didn't happen before. I think the more and more I spend in a loneliness time and embrace it, I am connecting actually more. It's just not in a physical, materialistic way.
Yeah.
And then it's not something that I'm used to before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's awkward. And then this time of the year, the Christmas, right? Seeing the family get together, the media or whatever show you that this is what you're supposed to be, should be, and how you should be feeling. You should be buying a present. You should be in a fireplace with a bunch of family. But look what I feel that sometimes I feel more lonely with the people who I don't have a connection with. That is like absolute loneliness on the planet. If I feel lonely by myself here, it's one thing. But the loneliness I feel with a group of people I'm in, that's like tell me, okay, this is really not my place to be.
You're not.
So sometimes I feel like I have to go the galaxy after galaxy to find one friend and know or understand me. But shouldn't be that way. I do know that. But sometimes I do feel when I hang around with the people that I can connect with. So I think that's a good message, at least to me, how I can embrace the time now. Don't run into, like before when I feel lonely, I try to do something to not to feel lonely. And that's exactly the things I shouldn't. I could.
That's a good one there, because that's repeating the program, repeating the system that is there. It's like when you feel that lonely feeling, what you want to do is you want to go get more external stuff to fill it in, because that's what you
want. Exactly what we want to avoid.
That's what you want to, because that would just continue that paradigm, and then there is no development from that, or there is no what you call a graduation from that. And the graduation from there is, no, I'm not going to go outside. I'm going to find that thing inside of me. I'm going to put it back in place. You know?
I think you're right. You know what? One thing I could congratulate myself this year is that I have not bought any Christmas present yet. Look, this is the December 23rd.
It doesn't. That's good. I mean, it doesn't mean you shouldn't give. You can give Christmas. I mean, I've been giving people stones, I've been giving people.
Yes, I know. That make me feel a little bad.
I got so many stones there, and I could charge the stones come to me, and I could just charge them as soon as I see someone, and they connect, and that person connects to that somehow. So it doesn't have to be. You could still give and even give more since it's Christmas. I do promote giving, but I mean material stuff or that doesn't. It's irrelevant. You don't have to start going for shopping Black Friday. Whatever. That's just.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean.
You can
I'm
do it if
giving
you like, but
away.
that's irrelevant.
I'm giving away cookies. I donate my time, and I don't
Yeah.
know what to give to kids, but I would definitely give them my time, attention, and love.
That is what 10 times, 100 times more than a material gift. That is what,
Yeah.
like the stones I give. I gave a kid a stone today, and I was telling you about that little kid, the way she appreciated it, and then what the mother told me is like she picked stones, and I'm like, really? So she knew what that meant, and it felt better than any other gifts she has gotten or something. I don't know. She might get better with a bike or something, but she appreciated that, and the stone is gonna walk with her, with her energy.
Yes.
Then
Yeah.
that's more than me going out there to buy. I didn't spend money for that. I just got that off Gaia. The stone was on the floor, and
That's sweet. That's Gaia talking to you. So
yeah.
I draw a picture of Gaia, and that's how she shows up to me. I feel so much connection. So here's the thing. Another thing, ascension symptom. I think you're probably feeling that too. If you're talking about a Gaia, I feel so much more connection with the planets and then the elements, right? Like Earth, Moon, fire, water, air, kind of like a stone you said, and sometimes detach from so-called human or being, and then it's not a good and a bad thing. It's just this is what it is, and that's sometimes add me more about because I'm not aligned with those people here, so and then maybe that's why it's add to more loneliness. Going back to the loneliness again, and then it's how do you say this? It's not good and bad. It's a state, and that's something that process I experience. I guess a step during a process I experience, and then how we choose. Like I said, we have a choice. How we even can feel, right? That's something that we could learn now, because a lot of us still in a stage when we feel, we just take it, before we decide. We have a choice to make a decision, even we should feel that way or not. So that's something I really like to put it out front. I feel this way, but is this the right feeling? And if it's a yes, we'll embrace it. If it's not, if that, get a little bit.
I'm just gonna add to what you said, because that's really, really clear what you just said, and that's because everything. I just want people to remember that everything is stored as a program. The way you react, the way you see stuff, and because everything is neutral, so it's the choice that we put the feeling into the thing, and then because we've been experiencing life, we've put feelings into neutral things, and those feelings, what we've done has been stored into our subconscious as a program, so that we don't have to constantly do that all the time, so that whenever we see that, we just react automatically to it subconsciously.
Hey Harris, this is a good topic. I want to cross off, and now we have a next topic, which is a program. I really want to dig in the programming next talk. Yeah, because I'm a huge fan of Andrew. He talks about the programming before pre-birth and during birth and post. Now, I think we consciously understand the post-programming, but pre-birth, during a birth, that's a tough one to overcome. I think that you are touching that a little bit more, that line of hard-line subconscious programming. So I want to talk to you about the programming for our next topic.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, we can close this off, and I start off with that, because I can start off with that. and I'll use a bit of the loneliness.
Excellent. Now I feel less lonely
The
to
name
find
from
something like
loneliness.
you.
We have a different vibrational name because it's two sides of the coin. One side goes into the loneliness while the other side goes into something else. So we want to give it the proper vibrational name for it. So instead of calling everything loneliness, we call it just that alone time. We can say that or something else like that. And then, yeah, we can close off and start that all over again. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so loneliness and alone time.
Yes.
I like that. All right. Well, thank you for watching. This is Harris and Makiko from Lake Rab, and Harris from the Star.
Harris alias Stone. Harris from the Republic of Ireland, Stone in Israel, yada yada yada, and all that good stuff.
All the long grand name. Yes. All right. Hey, thank you for watching. We talk to you soon.
Talk to
Bye.
you. Peace.
Peace. Okay.